Marquez is considered one of Mexico's greatest counterpunchers. To be a seasoned counterpuncher, one must be patient enough to allow their opponents to open up. Only then will the flaws be exposed. We'll begin with his guard. Marquez fights with the long guard, where his lead hand is out in the open. There are a few advantages to this guard. To begin, the jab travels a shorter distance. The jab isn't intended to knock someone out, so what he gives up for in power, he makes up for in speed since the lead hand is closer to his opponent. Marquez preferred to maintain proper distance as it allowed him sufficient time to react.
Mile high on the back of the trunks of Alvarado. He's from Denver, Colorado, a mile high.
Anytime the distance got uncomfortable, Marquez would use his jab to create space. These punches weren't intended to land or damage the opponent, but was strictly to create space. The guard also allowed for a counterbalance. Although the jab landed, Marquez took the steam off of it by pulling back. Even though the guard is up, there's still a small window of opening. For his opponents to block the jab, they must first close the guard. A good jab is meant to disrupt rhythm. It forces the opponent to have to constantly reset, making it harder for them to get the offense going.
Katsinas is trying to land one more big left hook. That's the punch that started it all.
Marquez had been landing let his guard down, and Aristides poured through it, and now he's trying to pour it on.
I believe it. He landed 22 out of 29. Katsinas 20 of 71. Marquez, unbelievable. Nobody comes back like Juan Manuel Marquez comes back. His recovery power reminds me of that of Evander Holyfield.
In the same round.
People have a misunderstanding of counterpunchers. Not all counterpunchers fight strictly off the back foot, meaning they don't engage, but instead wait and respond to their opponents to make the first move. The purpose of good counterpunching is to make the opponents think twice instead of freely engaging. Pacquiao had an incredible jab cross, as he had the ability to close the gap quickly.
He's leaving himself exposed when he throws the punches. And he's getting big talk down the middle by Marquez.
Coming at Marquez.
That was the first knockdown. Here's the second one. And at this point, it was a power that was befuddling Marquez.
Well, Marquez came out and tried to make a statement.
The key to defeating this style was to first make Pacquiao pay every time he overreached. Since Pacquiao was able to close the gap so quickly, it meant that Pacquiao came in with great force. Marquez was capable of dealing a considerable amount of damage if he were able to catch Pacquiao coming in.
A right hand by Pacquiao got through, but Marquez has been more effective in this exchange.
Marquez working his counterpunch once again when Pacquiao got out of position again, coming in, throwing a left hand.
By Marquez, huge left hook. Bucko Pacquiao.
Where power comes from. And India back into a war again to end the 6th round.
One thing often unmentioned is the stance favored a powerful right cross, as the back shoulder was pulled back, which kept the right hand loaded.
Straight right hand right on the button. Whoa! Knocked him out cold. Manny coming in and he walks right into it. Marquez on the chin. Boom! Right there. And Manny went down. He hit him with a body shot.
Right hand from Marquez, wings it over the defense, which pleases his spouse.
Hard right hand stumps Pacquiao. Good body shot by Marquez, trying to take the steam out of Katsitas.
Well, here you go, Marquez is coming back very much like he
left hook, right cross.
Same as he did with Diaz.
Firing. But you're right. Big left hook for Marquez. Body shots by Marquez and a big right hand up there. Barrera comes back with a full number of punches, and they differ by one in the number of punches landed. Marquez lands a big right hand. They rally in the...
You see here Marquez starting to press the advantage. Casemiro now reaching when he tries to counter and not landing in it. Marquez comes forward with that right hand, which has been very effective for him. Marquez had 2 strong rounds in a row. Look at that looping right hand.
Diaz did not respond well to the cut against Nate Campbell. He's cut in a similar kind of dire way here against...
And here is a left hook that he catches with the head, which he just simply didn't see the punch. Yeah,
Diaz got caught with a left hook and he looked stunned.
Wants to go. Can the great technician found a way. Diaz.
Here you see Marquez mixing up his punches to the outside and between the gloves. I think that left hook cut between the gloves right.
And he's 10 years younger. And he's fighting in his hometown. And he's supposedly the stronger man.
And he's hurt.
A huge uppercut. Down goes Diaz. But they go back to fighting.
A Spanish fighter would probably quit, but I don't think that's what he's going to do.
And look at Marquez go to the body. Look at him go to the body to try to set up the finish. And what a right hand. And that will be...